Now displaying your current order grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void outs at any rate. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking, come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan. Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference. On a dark night in May 1816, 3 men and 2 women found themselves confined to a villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. A catastrophic volcanic eruption had wrought havoc on the global climate, and a relentless rain hammered down outside. With little else to do, the occupants of the villa decided to compose ghost stories, and it was on this fateful night that a woman named Mary penned what would become Frankenstein. Mary, who was only 18 years of age, had already lived a tumultuous life. She was engaged in an affair with the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley at the time, whom she would later go on to marry. A dramatic retelling of these events was committed to film prior to the Death Stranding. Titled Mary Shelley, it stars Elle Fanning in the lead role. Now, where have I heard that name before? The Pequod is the ship in which Ahab pursues Moby Dick on his quest for vengeance. His crew includes Dutchmen, Frenchmen, Spaniards, Portuguese, Icelanders, as well as shipmates from China and India. Countless other people of myriad origins, too. It is arguably symbolic of the multiracial United States. A gathering of souls that transcends ethnic and national divisions, united in pursuit of a singular goal. I can't help but be reminded of Kojima Productions. Wait, judging by your reaction, you've never heard of Kojima Productions? Sam, you can't be serious. The gathering of storytellers that spawned Mary Shelley's Frankenstein gave rise to yet another legendary creature of horror fiction. I speak, of course, of the vampire. A physician named Polidori was also in attendance that evening, and he later unveiled his creation in a new novel. As I may have mentioned before, the summer of that year was unusually cold. In Europe alone, 200,000 people are said to have perished as a result. Could it be that a widespread fear that the world might be coming to an end served as inspiration for 2 classic monsters? I find it a compelling theory. Was that tasty, Sam?
Feels good. Nothing in the tank. Nope, not feeling... Oh.
Good morning to you. Too close for comfort.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway. Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odradek to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible. Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. Was marked as a dangerous location on your map. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Don't get all mad because I don't know Disney characters.
I just don't understand. Like, Disney's a big part of my fucking life.
It's funny, the girl in this game named Olivia actually looks like Olivia. It's weird.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
Must be about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the time pull came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the time pull. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive.
She would relate a lot with Anastasia.
The most dedicated
So
witch
she
hunters.
was a princess.
Boo, how can I relate with the princess?
Let me get there. Okay?
I'm not a woman. I can't relate with a woman.
Let me get there.
Get there, boo.
So she was a princess in Russia. And a big, what's that called? Like, people came through and kidnapped her family.
So I struck out on my own.
So her whole life, she thought she was a nobody. So she got turned into
I was alone
left
for so
orphanage.
long.
And she said that one day she could find out who she is because she has one necklace, trying to figure out who she is.
Sounds like Annie.
This is a true story.
Annie was a true story too. She was an orphan that fucking didn't know. There's like 6 movies like that. And boo, I don't relate with a woman.
Ain't a woman.
I don't relate with that. I didn't struggle with a necklace.
Even after I got pregnant,
Looking for my family
I
hood.
still
I just
couldn't find
click,
anyone
click,
willing
click.
to take me in.
Found it. Oh, cool.
I'm sorry.
No. We need to leave right now.
Please.
God, get out of here!
That's horrible.
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Look at that lazy dog.
Really?
Looks like his mama always on his back.
My name's Fragile.
It looks like his mama
I'm
always on
happy
his
we could
back.
finally meet.
What, are you on your back right now? On your back.
I'm here for you.
I'm not looking at that.
For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign.
Yeah. Oh, that's the problem.
Come on. We wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold. Come on.
That's his daughter, by the way. That girl. The director of this movie, or the game, movie. That's his daughter in real life. Put her in the game.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell.
I can't afford it.
I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Your current porter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece.
Like how the
Once
same
she's had a
group
bit
has
more
the same
time to
sweater
recuperate,
puffs.
we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy holo grenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers. Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject. It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations. Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Order completed. Well done.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam. Hydration recommended.
I know I've been listening to freaking Disney music all day to not work. Because they have a station for it.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
There are no isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
I wonder what he said. Take your order to F1 terminal. Look, Boo, I saved the kangaroo. He's running around. Oh, that's it.
Christina Aguilera looks so much better with dark hair.
whose feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit.
Hey, Sam, why don't you...
Commencing route creation.
Order accepted. Thank you.
The only thing that's a bummer about this game is it's got new environments and new things, but it's pretty much the same game from last time. But Fugu, guess what? I love you. Oh, come on. My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. Thank you, girl. I love you. I love you. Obviously that there you're like, no, no, no. Yeah, YouTube knows it too, right, YouTube?
What?
If I mute it, watch this. Oh, I did it last time. So our conversation is on YouTube.
I'm fucking sick of that game.
Why? This is the first time in a while I've done it. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube and or that shit. The new game, I got 0 people watching. Whatever. Oh shit. Thank you. Looks like I'm gonna probably have to. That shit was good. It was creamy. Well, do you want me to throw up the steaks? I'll get you something to taste the ammonia like. I'm not sorry, I didn't mean to like laughing. I should get that out of my system pretty quickly.
I'm like starving.
You know what I forgot to put in my salad? Shredded carrots.
For vulnerable and isolated creatures. Should you encounter such a specimen, please secure and deliver them to the shelter facility or any other nearby facility. Your assistance with this matter is greatly appreciated. The iconic kangaroo is a marsupial native to the Australian continent. Found all throughout Australia, this animal is capable of hopping at speeds in excess of 60 kilometers an hour. Vehicular accidents involving kangaroos have been recorded in the past. Keep this in mind when driving.
It's a close one.
Just like that, Sam.
I say, why don't you make yourself a chicken Caesar salad? Nice, there you go. As long as it's food in your belly. I can do that too.
The only man on the list.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. First step to non-ammonia things. 10-4.
Thanks for coming to visit us. Reviewing the order details.
I still never delivered your order because I grabbed some shit of yours. Talking to this lady that doesn't let her guys talk. There's two guys standing behind her just nodding the entire time like, we say anything, she will kill us.
We have some data that we think you might like. Give it a look. We're upping the amount of materials you can take from...
Now displaying your current order grade.
This data we've shared with you is the schematic for a holo grenade you can use to conceal your presence. Just, you can shelter behind, or of course, it won't if you...
Order completed. Well done.
I don't know, read it. I never do it, but... What do they make with bacon? Bacon? I was gonna say, doesn't sound. I was gonna say, sounds like the faking doesn't need to go in there. Yep. Almost. Fucking faking. Oh, I thought it was real. I'm sorry. I'll give you a hard time. I'm on a roll, baby. You said I can't handle it. I'm trying to make you feel like you feel wanted by saying sexual things. And I'm not trying to say that to make you feel weird. I'm just saying that because I really do love you and I really want to make you feel like I wanted because I do want you all the time.
Grin and bear it.
I don't know when to say at the right time, you know? No, I get it, but, you know, you understand. Sometimes, okay, I'll throw one out there when it's not the right time, and you'd be like, babe, that wasn't the right time.
From my mom, and she'll be like, oh, like, here again. She can give them, oh my god, she had to say, because I've always been super sexual my entire life. She makes my mom feel like mom needs to do. You didn't have to say sexual comments like that. Like, but that's the fact. She said, wow, that's the last time. I told her all the time, I'm like, oh my god, your sex life sucks.
This could be a good
Because
opportunity to
we
assist
have
the
sex, I
shelter
just
with
don't
their
talk to you
preservation
about it.
initiative.
And I'm like, how often a week you doing it? She's like, it's not about how many times, it's about the connection. I was like, bitch, you having sex once a year, aren't you, on Father's Day? I was like, you're one of those women, as soon as they get married, they stop blowing. And she's like, who blows their husband? I'm like, oh god. I was like, how the hell did I come out of you? I was like, are you sure that I'm yours? And she goes, I was there for the entire labor. I was like, maybe they took me and got me confused because back then they used to take the babies and put them in those little baby rooms. I said, I don't think I'm yours, bitch. And she was like, you look exactly like me. She goes, now your attitude? I don't know where you got that from.
She knows where you got the attitude from.
I was on my dad's side. My mom is like sweet all the time. She's like my sister.
Your mom's got a dark side. She hit a man with a head in a frying pan, so I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So she's got something there. Just don't know.
For snapping point.
Yeah, you just gotta figure out the fucking. We can call your mom. She's a snapping turtle.
We were talking about that the other day. I was like, oh my god.
She can fucking be very nice, but in the end, she'll fucking snap when she needs.
She'll fucking deck you.
That's what I'm saying. She's a snapping turtle. And that's no disrespect.
But on the other hand, my dad knew how to get just right under her skin.
Yeah, but if you've been married that long, most people know how to get right under that skin.
I got married like 20 years.
That's what I say. If you've been married for that long and you can't get underneath your wife's skin, then you have not been truly married
But
for that
here's
long.
the thing, my dad's mom, the moment you're 1 minute late, she will embarrass the hell out of you in front of everybody. And she'll keep bringing it up all night. All night. Like my sister.
All night long.
So when my sister my sister was 16, and they lived down south, and my grandmother lived in Sunnyside, where Olivia's family lived. And so they drove all the way up here for Christmas, and it was Maverick's first Christmas, so he was like 4 months old, and Jeff forgot the diaper bag at the front door. It's all the way here. It was a 2.5 hour drive. Baby's crying, and they're already late because of traffic. And they walk in, and Bobby is her name. not even my grandmother, Bobby.
Bobby
She
is
goes,
who?
my dad.
Okay, thank you. You gotta remember when you say things like that, you gotta start off with my dad's mom, Bobby.
Okay.
Then I can go cool.
Bobby, Nikki and Jeff and me all walk in, and Bobby goes, well, I'm glad you guys decided to actually show up. We were waiting on you guys to eat dinner. I find this extremely rude and inconsiderate on everybody's behalf that everybody could get here on time, but you three. And my sister goes, are you? My sister used to be a spitball. She used to fucking go off on anybody like I did. But she's really calmed down with kids. But she takes everything with the back seat now.
She had kids, so she tried refraining herself, which made it worse for her.
She goes, are you fucking kidding me, Bobby? She goes, everyone in this goddamn house lives 10 minutes from here. She goes, not only that, my dad has nothing better to do but to come to your house and sit here fucking and bother you for longer than he needs to. We just drew 3.5 hours here with a screaming fucking baby, and Jeff left the fucking baby milk and the fucking full diaper bag, and we need to go to the store and get some. And she said something else, and my sister goes, you know what, Bobby? I hope you have a good Christmas, and go fuck yourself. We're going home. They got back in the car and left. I was like, yeah, damn. Yeah, she just had that baby, and she was like, I am not about to be fucking belittled by a fuck. And I remember saying that, like, fuck that, damn. Yeah, she used to go off on people like I do all the time. She used to be the mean one, I used to be the sweet one. And then there's this sister. No, but my mom is super sweet. It's because I haven't seen my mom nap. Oh, but I picked that up. I saw her do it when we went moving. When I was helping her and Greg after doing a couple of months ago.
Yeah, but that's moving. Anybody snaps, baby.
No, Greg does stupid shit.
I know, but Boo Boo, you gotta think about it. Who hasn't snapped while moving? Did you snap while moving? I watched you.
You haven't seen me move.
Boo Boo, I watched you try to move your entire house that didn't go anywhere. Come on. I watched you go in panic mode right there. You can't tell me I didn't watch nothing.
What panic mode? I used to get rid of everything because the guy in my house was cluttered.
And now look at it. Your house wasn't cluttered. I think that guy was just on meth. Straight up. Like, I think you met a meth realtor.
Thanks, Teresa.
And you got fucked. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. And no coconuts. You just got the old...
It's almost back to where it was. I'm only missing a couch upstairs and my house is reburning.
I know, but think about, like, how much you panicked on that stuff. It was just quite crazy.
He was stressing me out.
No, I understand, because I think meth head was fucking... You know what I mean? Like, he was just all fucked up.
He was all over the place, dude. He couldn't get his shit in order.
That's what I'm saying, Boo Boo. It's not like it was you.
No, but I want my mom to have that Greg. Because Greg was moving something. And then he goes, I want all this stuff brought out by the trailer. If you guys can move all that, I'll load the trailer.
The iconic kangaroo is a
He's sitting in there,
to the Australian continent.
stacking like literally
All throughout
a card on a card for an hour. And he got nothing loaded, and she fucking snapped.
Vehicular
He
accidents
goes,
involving
oh my
kangaroos
God,
have been
Greg.
recorded in the past.
And he goes, what? She goes, I just can't even with you. She goes, I had to deal with you all the way here from Arizona, and now I'm having to deal with you here. She goes, if you go through one more fucking thing, and she doesn't come. She goes, one more fucking thing, I'm going to strangle you with it. You fucking understand me. And he's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that's what came out of your mouth, boyfriend. That is not very Christianly. And she just snapped again. She goes, we need to go get some fucking food right now because I'm going to fucking murder this man. So then I have to drive home with this belligerent asshole all the way back. I was like, okay. I was like, we all know your husband's a douche. Okay, you decided to marry him. I was like, we all knew this wasn't going to be a one-day thing. So calm it the fuck down. And I said, and I'm the one that's a hothead, and I'm telling you to calm it down. I was like, bitch, take advantage and go to bed. Oh my god.
Glad that you could make it.
Like that.
Checking the order information now. Caught as an animal? That's great. We'll take good care of our new friend.
Ooh, creature comforts.
When I kissed you, I felt tired.
We'd like you to have this data for everything you've done. See what you think.
I felt happy.
That's it?
Well, what else am I supposed to feel? Not happy?
I felt happy, but like literally I felt
We're upping the amount of
felt
materials
giddy.
you can take from our stores.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Such a cool photo.
We've developed a new type of holo grenade that produces.
I don't care, lady. I don't use that shit.
Order completed.
Good. I'm really happy about this company.
I told my mom about it. She goes, "That's how I used to get the milk for the daycare."
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That
I
sounds.
don't remember that. Oh no, I do. They used to come in plastic containers.
Probably something different back then.
They were just the milk containers, like the individual milk. Like
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. Like, I know what
It
you
was the same brand though. Smith Brothers.
Yeah, no, it's the same.
Yeah, she goes, back then they didn't have fruit and meat. She goes, there's only milk products. I think Jolene, I'm about ready to stop that bitch. She was off the phone. She said she laughed. Tell her that, and she goes, "Oh yeah, my mom did that growing up, but I haven't done it as an adult." You lying cunt.
Why?
I was at your house when they delivered it in Everett, and I asked you what is that?
Oh, and she was like, nothing, bitch.
And she goes, "No, I didn't. I didn't have that." I'm like,
Oh,
lie to me
that's
again.
nasty.
I'm about ready to fucking cut you out my life. Don't fucking go there, bitch.
You know the lady that came to the house today? What's her name was?
Bitter.
What
Jolene.
fucking lady came in my house?
The delivery driver for DoorDash. I told you.
You need to start off with DoorDash.
I told you that there was a lady coming between. Yeah, it said that I was getting a lady, and then it said Teresa or Jolene. I looked out.
A female driver, but the way you said that was you were bringing some cunt in my fucking house.
Boo boo, calm down. That's not what I meant. You know that. But I was just trying to say the lady that was helping me was Jolene, and I thought it was going to be actually like Jolene.
She did something like that for a while during COVID.
I mean, and it's not a bad job. I just hate the guy that told me he was making 10 grand a month off of it. And I was like, remember that one time I was tow truck driving and that like brand new guy that just came to the country was like, yeah, I'm making 10 grand a month off of DoorDash. And I was like, go fuck yourself.
Maybe make $10 an hour.
No, he showed me his pocket full of fucking hundos. Yeah, and I was like, what DoorDash company you running for? Drug R Us? Like, I straight up said that because I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, Jesus, cause he was something, but all I know is like, he's like, yeah, I just got into the country and I'm making like, he's like, DoorDash is really good. I do DoorDash and I make like 10 grand a month. And I was like, how? I was like, I tried that and I can barely make it. And he goes, I make good money. I was like, somebody's not telling the truth here. Follow the maker. Oh, it's because if I could make 10 grand a month, you know what I'm
doing it for a while when we first moved here. And she goes, I made 10 grand in a month and a half.
Sam, there's another porter here.
Doing
Since you
DoorDash.
brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Hey, mine's heavier. Hey, ya!
damn, I just want to break through the fucking phone. That's okay. I'm full of freaking bandits, but don't go around. Like the ASAP. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
That Scott's wife did it,
Yeah.
but that was during the pandemic, when people were afraid to go to the store.
No, I get that, but it still fucking irritates me to hear that a fucking DoorDasher that just came to the goddamn country can make more money than me, and I don't know what fuck goddamn country. And it's just like, it's just fucking irritating, and then people get upset at me when I'm fucking racist, and it's like, you just don't understand. You're saying you're white, you got all these handouts. It's like, well, then why the fuck am I not making top dollar, bitch? If I got all these goddamn handouts, please explain to me what my handouts are. Because I will gladly be like, yep, that was a handout. Yep, that was a handout. But since I'm not getting any handouts or reach-arounds besides you, I can't say I get handouts.
The biggest thing is, you can only go on food stamps the rest of your fucking completely homeless, or you have 10 babies from 10 different baby mamas.
Right? I just stole a koala bear, look. How cute that thing is, boo-boo. That's not a koala, it's a bilibee. B-I...
Yeah, but I think she stopped doing it as soon as COVID was over, because she said it still costing him money to do it in her truck.
I'm surprised it didn't cost her money to do it in her truck.
I told you, she made like 10 grand in a month and a half.
That's just fucking crazy.
Started with, I don't know how it was in California, but everybody was here so scared of the store. And she wasn't working, but she worked with businesses. I was working. I was scared of this stuff.
Somehow she didn't have to.
You know, a custodian who was an office lady, they got paid times that they have. All custodians and kitchen staff were still required to go to school for work.
Kitchen staff, huh?
They made lunches every day and then put them on a bus, and then they would go out to a spot out in a field and give people free lunches.
Oh, okay, cool. See, that's something I want to hear.
So kitchen staff and office or custodians, we were mandated to be at work. I brought them home.
Hey,
Just walk by hand.
and I'm cool with that, you know, like, if you're doing your job, you're doing your job, like, legit, like, but if you're fucking off and still getting kissed for it, like, fuck you, bro.
I got nominated for
Most sidewalks.
Most improved schools during the pandemic. I brought to watch 6 blocks, cleaned every classroom top down, from ceiling down. Every classroom, carpet cleaned every classroom, stripped walls, every floor, changed every light bulb. And mind you, I had 8 buildings.
Thank you for coming to us so late at night. I'll review the orders right now.
He was there for 25 years. He was a hoarder. He hoarded broken desks and a whole bunch of like the container closets. I went through all of that and got rid of it and opened up space for the computers and for custodial.
I believe this data could be of use to you.
Alright,
Take
now
it.
fucking shit
With my thanks.
shit, man. Don't get me wrong, there are days that we fucking slapped off.
We're increasing the amount of materials allocated for your use.
I made it fun. Every week we would have it at the end of the week.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And we'd all sit down and have potluck together. We got getting in trouble.
Data I'm
equipped in the room.
Yeah. It could be a real.
Order completed. Well done.
I looked into that finder. It costs money to do it, and everyone says it's really fun.
Okay. I just want to make money for you.
Women that are really big on it and the things that they also did the finder. And they did reviews on it, and I said, you're not wanting to do OnlyFans, just don't even do all of it together. There's like Feet Finder sends like fake people to subscribe to your channel. So it looks like you have like 1 million viewers, but then they're not paying. But you're paying for your subscription every month. And it's $15 a month to be able to have your own channel on it. And so they'll send these subscribers, but then the subscribers are AI, and they don't pay.
Of course.
And she goes, and then my account kept getting cloned. She goes, somebody kept logging into my account, cloning it, and creating their own. And then she goes, and then when I'd make videos, 9 out of 10 times they wouldn't upload to my account. But don't do it.
See, there's that. That's the person right there in that corner. That's the person named Olivia.
Nothing like Olivia.
I mean, I said it kind of looks like her. I don't remember what she looked like half the time.
Your ex-wife looks like.
I said, don't pay attention. How is that rude if I don't remember what she looks like? It's not like... I don't tend to pay attention to people I don't care for. You know? I have respect, but it doesn't mean I have to be like, oh my god.
Video, and I stopped making files, and it's just a fucking weird.
It can piss you off.
Dude, this lady was hiding over 50 kids. She kidnapped them from the school. And they can hear like the music playing, and there was a cop on her gas can. And they're walking around, and CPS is there, and they're like, so where are all these backpacks from? Oh, we're washing them and giving them back to the shop workers because that didn't sound right. And so they can hear the kids playing, but they can't find the door to the fucking basement. And so they're picking up the backpacks with all like little kids' names and their phone numbers, and they're calling each of their parents. See if the parents are out there. Yeah.
Oh, it was like that video I showed you with a Ukrainian woman called to say that she just bought that woman's kid.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what?
What the fuck? What do you mean about my kid?
Just bought, how was my kid on Face Marketplace? That's why, like, when Olivia started asking me to stop doing pictures because people can start duplicating it, I was like, that's fine, I understand. And then I started seeing it, and I was like,
oh my god, I had this scary dream. Was I tossing and turning all night?
kinda.
My dream was so fucked. Oh my god. So me, you, and Olivia and Christian are all out like a boardwalk, right? We're on vacation, and we're just like boardwalking. And I'm like, oh my god, that dress is so cute. It's just like a t-shirt dress.
Mm-hmm.
You know those dresses?
Sure.
They look like a t-shirt, but they're a dress.
Okay.
And it was really cute and it was tie-dye. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I want to try it on. She's like, me too. Like, we could be twinsies. I was like, oh my god, how cute is that? So she just puts it on. She goes, I fucking hate it. And I was like, oh, I like it. And she's like, yeah, it makes your baby bump look huge. And I'm like, baby. She goes, Michelle, don't you remember? You're like 7 months pregnant. And I was like, no, you're not. And I looked down and I'm just like, huge. And I'm like, what? When did I get pregnant? And you're like, 7 months ago. Remember you spoiled me and we had like a baby shower and everything? I was like, no, I don't remember this. And I'm sitting there like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, Ella's gonna kill me. Does he know I'm pregnant? And she's like, well, yeah, I know you're pregnant because he was the one that threw the baby shower. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god, he's so great about this. I'm pregnant. I was like, we need to get this thing out. We need to get it out. And she's like, you need to calm down. You're overthinking this. Like, I think you're doing what every pregnant woman does when they get to a certain point. They're supposed to freak out because of the thing. I was freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, I come out and I'm like, sitting there really stiff and like stressed, and you're like, oh my god, you look so cute. And I'm like, I'm fucking pregnant. I'm not fat. I'm pregnant. And you're like, yeah, I know. I was like, what? And this is so fucking weird. I was like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a dick if you're pregnant. I'm a very nice person because I don't want to hurt the fucking child.
oh my god, it was horrible though because it kept getting stuck right because the shirt was. It just wouldn't go down over it. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I was like, and it was really funny because I was like super skinny with a big baby boy. But I was like trying to like run away from it the entire time. I was like, this isn't real. This isn't real. And then she's like, no, that's not, we're on vacation. It's your last vacation before you guys have a kid. I'm like, no, we're not having a kid. I was like, I'm just fat. It's hysterical. I don't know how I didn't wake you up because I woke up sweating.
I don't either.
I was stressing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The dress is cute though.
Well, that's good at least.
And I had a cute baby then. Not like those ones where you're like super fat, you know? I looked cute. I was like, oh my god, I got this cute summer on. But then I was like, this isn't real. Like, this isn't. No, if I just gained weight. Gain weight. You were more excited than I was. Because you're all excited. You're like, we're gonna have a girl. I was just like the only one on the whole boardwalk that was in denial. And all of you guys were all so fucking stoked. It was hysterical. Like, I wish I could, like, record my dreams. You know what I mean?
Why don't we invent something that can? Are you sure?
That's way above my pay grade.
Oh, bro, imagine if we could invent that.
We'd be trillionaires.
Because then we can set up so many fucked up things for people. You're like, this is what you can send your ex-husband. Yeah. Dream blackmail. Black dreams. Oh, black, ooh.
Black man's black dream.
Evening to you. We appreciate you working at this late hour. Just checking the order details now. You've found us a new furry friend? Oh, much appreciated, Sam. We'll be sure to take fantastic care of them.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
I have no idea what we were watching.
Take care, and try not to lose your way in the dark.
Oh, we were watching that stupid, well, you were watching Roseanne when I came upstairs, so.
Sometimes whatever thing plays into my dreams.
Well, that's what you were watching.
Where they were pregnant in the episode.
Not that I 100% can tell you.
I do have to admit, you were treating me super, super, super sweet. You kept trying to rub my fucking back and like rub my stomach. I kept saying, stop that. Stop that. And you just kept doing it. I was like, please, really, just stop. It was so awkward. And you're like, oh no, thank you, I'm about to be. I was like, you hate me.
Yeah, but I love you.
And you're like, yeah, but your feet are starting to swell. It's hot out. Because we were in like, somewhere in California that I've never been, but it had lots of boardwalks and it had really cool stores and it's like a Ferris wheel and stuff. And it was right on the water. It was really pretty. Just how you know it was a tourist for sure. Olivia was eating freaking crab legs. And she's like, I outgrew my allergy. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
You're like, in my dreams.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh. And then Olivia looked at freaking Christian and was like, we need to so we can raise them together. And then you and freaking Christian looked at each other and was like,
That's him,
she would have, I asked her if they're thinking about having one. I think she said no. Okay, so this is what pregnancy dreams mean. Because every dream has a name. Pregnancy dreams are when not literal when you're trying to conceive or conceive. Often symbolize personal growth, transformation, or acceptance of a significant life stage. They can represent the desire of new beginnings, creative projects, development of meaningful ideas. Specific meanings can be varied on the dreamer's emotions and current life situation. Interpretation suggests pregnancy dreams can also represent anxieties and taking on a new responsibilities and facing the unknown. I only remember like one dream and ever like 15.
I wish I could remember mine.
What is your personal dream?
I just choose not to, Ruby, because the ones I do remember are me killing people. All it is usually just me killing people and going on a killing spree, or me and my dad playing catch.
Mine are always like.
Well, that's all I've ever wanted. And then that stupid song Everclear was playing in my dream. And then me and my dad are playing catch, and I'm like, fuck. Father of mine. I'm like, dude, can you turn the music off? And he's like, no, that's my favorite song, son. And I'm like, of course it has to be.
Mine are always, because I always wanted to go full term on pregnant for the past 7 months. Mine's always weird shit like that. Either that's the first pregnancy during the academy. In that depth. Usually it's like 3 months in. Or me stabbing somebody. That would go off. Those are like the breaks. Or me dying. I have a lot of that.
As long as you wake up right before you die. They say if you die in your dreams, you wake up every time.
Fact, I've died in my dreams.
But do you wake up right before you?
No, I died in my dreams.
I don't even know if you're really here. Who?
What?
What?
What did you say?
Never heard of you. Who are you? I've been talking to a ghost for the past 6 months.
We've been together a year. Not 6 months.
I know I'm just messing with you.
No, I've died in my dreams. I've died in 2 of them. I know that for a fact. One, I got eaten by a T-Rex. And that shit fucking hurt. And the other one, I got stabbed and then pushed off of a fucking building. And I remember hitting the floor. And that fucking hurt. So, the weirdest ones is when you have dreams about your past and how it just played different. Like, it happened to me in my marriage, and then, but how it actually happened is the alternate reality, and it played out different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the outcome was completely different. Then I wake up extremely sweaty and agitated. Because I always get it popped up for it. I like having the whimsical ones. Where like I'm flying. Or I'm like underwater and I have a ghost. I like having
Feels good.
I haven't had those things that popped up. I have to be in a really good headspace. I don't know why. But it is my headspace just in a good spot. And I just get reflected. I should make a journal.
Sure. A lot of people do that.
Cool.
I'm not trying to sound disrespectful, but a lot of people do that.
That'd be really fucking cool for you to go back and read it.
Well, you can write short stories about them.
Uh-huh.
And your book can be called What Dreams May Come.
I have a lot of things, but I don't like that book.
Let's get a move on.
I wake up sweaty.
Happens to the best of us, Google.
You wake up sweaty from what dream?
No, I just wake up sweaty.
I don't think they're considered wet dreams for girls. I think they're considered just sex dreams.
We didn't think we'd ever get this, but here you... You've worked so hard on our behalf. We want you to have this data as thanks. We're increasing the amount of materials allocated.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
This data is for... Clip it to your backpack to give your battery capacity. It's coming. Good luck.
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Ew.
The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Put your face. It's not really real, is it? Oh, you thought it is.
What is that? Oh.
It's the actual footage of cleaning up after a dating place.
I don't really think that is. I wish it would be true.
Thank you.
This is where people think I'm fucking crazy.
I wouldn't do that. I bet you $100 I could do this to you.
What's up?
That, I think I could do that.
Doing fine.
What you said?
No, I can't. I got a lot of animals. So
I just hope I don't get my neck hurt.
I want to actually do it.
Thank you, Sam.
But I never did it. A welder finally got her nails done. And she does her nails at work.
How she does.
Mine. Look how long this takes them.
I mean, to each his own, I guess. I don't know. I can't even, like this. Like a toothpick. Oh, look at the birds.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
20 things she learned during 20 years of prostitution. Kidnapped and beaten. Countless rapes. And STD. Sad. Give me the first.
Please don't make it you.
Why do these bitches be wearing such short shorts at the gym? I don't get it. Something weird.
Because straight up, these bitches be wanting to be stayed at. And you can't tell me no, because if they're wearing short shorts,
They're but I can see their service.
I know, but like you have to admit, right, that if they're wearing something like that, it's because
Yeah, it has to be that.
it's the only reason.
Because it's comfortable. Bitch, this shit's comfortable.
I know going to the gym and that would be comfortable. You're gonna get a little hot, but you know
You're
it's.
supposed to sweat at the gym.
I know, but you know what I mean. No, at least you're comfortable. I mean, it doesn't. If you. And my favorite part is when you dress like that, and you're like, "Why are guys staring at me all the time?" It's like,
Well, when you're bending over to get the dumbbells, your fucking barbells are gonna fall out of your shirt, bitch.
it's not even just that. It's just like, well, they're gonna stare at you because you're not wearing any clothes, and they're trying to figure out. Honestly, it's like all men know that's not comfortable.
The shorts are comfortable.
They can be, but when they're riding high and tight, you're like, I don't see that being that comfortable.
Talk about. Like, Olivia was wearing a pair the other day. She called them hot pants.
Yeah,
See,
but you say that's comfy. Men would not think that's comfortable.
women do love that shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, what women think are comfortable and men think are comfortable are two different spectrums, obviously.
Because I like my shit tight because it feels comfortable. It's like a big hug.
Yeah,
But I could wear that to the gym.
men don't really want tight. Men don't really want to wear tight clothes because it's hard to move around it.
Just saying, like, I need to wear that shit to the gym because, A, I think I need someone talking on me. It makes me so uncomfortable. Second of all, I don't want to bend over and all my piddle fiddles come on out and everybody get a free piece. I would have worn this long spandex pants and a tank top.
This ain't bad.
Right.
I'm bringing back, look at this shit, dude. I'm bringing back a lot of stuff.
What? Yeah. If I die, you best have my fucking nails done.
Okay?
Like, I don't want to be in a casket without my nails done. You've never seen me coming. Like,
I have. I've seen you do nothing.
Right, because I couldn't afford to do it.
But then don't say I've never not seen
Okay,
anything else.
you know what I'm going to do.
Well, I understand, but obviously I would make you look nice.
Like, I don't do stuff if somebody doesn't do my hair.
I'm not a smart man, but I'm not a stupid man also, people. Come on. You gotta at least throw me some street credit.
I didn't do my nails at school.
Probably that, what's that? It's, you said it last time, it starts with an A. Ombre. You like the ombre. So I'd probably do it ombre, but your mom would pick the color.
So, no. She could do like baby pink with mom. No, she'll be doing throwback 90s.
Well then, okay.
You have my sister pick out the fucking color.
That's your last wish. That's your last wish.
You pick out the color. So.
Okay, well then I'll pick out the color. What Edward and Jacob are going to be on the pinkies. So that will be playing in the background, yes.
I could see why most of the kids got sponsored without how they went to the gym.
Wait, Sam, you've just dropped some of your cargo.
What are you moving to, bud?
Enough already.
What the fuck? Give me $412 in one day doing the math.
Yeah, how much they normally make?
That's more than me! What the fucking say?
Well, then you do you, boo. It's just keep you remember, sometimes people are also generous with tips.
Someday I'm gonna do some with a fucking film. I just have a little time drop it and burn the money. Because I'm only for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, why would you want to drop $1,000 on something like that?
I'm gonna do $1,000. I could do like $200. Like these. When you do like.
I was looking. It was show something like wiggly at the end. Oh, she's got like stuff in them.
$800.
Why are they so much?
Because they're all custom.
But she made them?
She made them. She did that.
But I understand that. But so she puts them on and then takes them off and puts them on other people?
No. So those ones are ones that you could buy and then you could glue them off. And then you could pop them off and wear them again. I don't do that. So you could also go to these ones and do them right now. But it just they do like something. That sounds like a fitness thing.
We would.
I get a taste in that more.
See, people think this is boring, but I like the walking part of the game. Oh shit. See what happens when I try to scratch my head? He falls over because I got too much weight on. Everything I have is full.
Be there in no time.
So, here's another one today.
Those are cool. They're like little.
They're,
What are they? I remember that kid. Those things back in the day. They're like. I remember the books and stuff.
they are. They almost look like this Canadian in She was home when she's pregnant, and she's going in with her baby and goes on her TV. I think it's so intricate with TV. They like these.
Is it glittery?
They're gems.
Okay. Nice.
Would be like
Because of being the gems?
yeah, the gems are expensive.
Okay.
But I can't do my job with those. This would be like a really big special occasion.
That's because of the gems falling off?
They get stuck on everything, and then they break off. It's like something you wear for like big events, you know?
Yeah.
You're gonna like these ones. They're Cinderella. And they're like Lampolin.
Set on the bottom or just some bullshit. Yeah, I see that.
Look at these ones. They're great.
Damn.
And then look at this one. It turns translucent and gets wet.
Damn.
It's like a serious part thing.
Looks like it.
Oh yeah, this is a really big thing. People are doing the inside of it, like the bottom half.
Huh.
It's
Thanks so much for
that.
stopping by. Give me a moment while I check the orders.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. Because they do it translucent on the top. So
Found some copies and stuff, did you?
Through.
I thought this was
That's smart.
That's fucking cool. I want to do it, but that's cool.
Yeah, like I want to. That's cool.
I can't do how
It feels as though we're always leaning on you,
feel
Mrs.
off
Ford.
in my line of work. I
Please
have to
allow
do
us to
powder.
return the favor with this data. Just wanted to let you know that we're
It sucks
increasing...
because like a lot of these are all the gels. Gel doesn't even be a big
We've increased the carrying capacity of your floating carriers. Needless to say, this improvement wouldn't have been possible without your contributions. Now, they still require a steady supply of chiral crystals. Hope this helps with your future delivery.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, that's cute.
Hmm. I see that.
she's doing her matching clothes. I haven't done my lashes in a long time. I should do that again. Every time you do your lashes, it's like $200 for the set. And then you go back in 6 weeks to do it again. And it's like $80. It's like, it's just a money thing. But you look pretty. Look at these nails. They're real. They're 10 years old. These are 10-year-old nails. They're real.
They're real nails?
That's what they say. Cutting off like 10-year-old nails.
Let's get a move on.
You're gonna fall. God. Look at people running. $1,000.
Fuck, those things are fucking scary nails.
$4.
What's the what that mean?
They're real crystal.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like why would someone put real crystals on their nails?
Because I told you, it's a plump, like handbags, like if you got the handbag, the shoes, the outfit, the hair, the lashes, and the nails, you made it. Does that make sense? Like,
Oh, I get it. It's like a guy getting what he needed or whatever. This woman feeling like she's established. I get it. I'm not disrespect. I understand.
that's really cute, but how the fuck do you live in this? It's fucking, what's that called? Latex. How much are those?
Okay.
Yours, not that. they're fucking used. The flex. That's what I was trying to come up with. God, she made fluffy nails. Teletubbies.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, she's doing it all by hand.
I mean, that's cool, but Jesus.
Here's the furry. The furry. That's insane.
Yeah.
How the fuck you wipe your ass with that?
Very scratchily.
Dude, those fucking little teddy bears are gonna catch something. Oh. No longer teddy bears, they're shit bears. They're shares.
They're shares.
Shit bears. You know I'll make you laugh.
No, I know. I was just thinking about what you just said, so it's like.
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Oh my god, they're Lisa Frank.
What's Lisa Frank?
This is Lisa Frank. That.
Oh.
I want to see a big girl on a fucking pole, not these skinny bitches. Anybody can lift 95, 50 stuff over fucking. I want to see a girl my size that's on this pole of pork.
Work it to work
Dude,
it.
I am telling you, if they have a stripper competition coming, I'm fucking going. I am so going. You want to go with me? Because this is an actual, like, physical fitness competition.
I know strippers aren't just like fucking.
Good morning, Sam.
10 to 10.
Look at these. They're like translucent under.
Damn.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, she's doing Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, she is like fucking amazing.
Yeah, but it gets a one and done thing.
2 weeks, you're off. And then you look at the.
Thank you. Kindly. Hey there.
Those are pretty. I've always wanted a girl, don't you? They're pretty. I want the diamonds and those are pretty. That big girl on a pole, babe. She's doing good. Got all over very slow, but did it all. That's the pie. She did good.
Give me a break.
Holy shit. This lady can make lots of money. She comes like. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, bet you wanted that.
Look how much milk she's producing. So breast milk.
Damn.
You can sell that stuff. Like you could freeze it and sell it like $5.
I know a lot of bodybuilders drink it.
I can't believe it. She did it once for the year.
The bitter taste you can get out of your mouth.
It wasn't bitter, it was just fatty. Maybe everybody's food milk's different. I don't know. So what, a lot of people that do that, they end up freezing it and giving it to women that can't pump or produce.
Anybody out there? Hey!
Why is he in a Speedo?
True.
This motherfucker is teaching her how to get up on a pole and using a Speedo. I would be very uncomfortable with that.
Definitely not alone.
Maybe he's gay.
I think I'd be very uncomfortable with that. $800 Aladdin meal.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's hard. You can also buy sets that you don't put on and you can just explain these. Some people do that too.
Stop shooting my shit, guys. I'm just walking on my bridge. These guys are fucking destroying my shit. Oh, you guys got impeccable aim all of a sudden now?
Impeccable aim.
Assholes like destroyed my shit.
My name's Sam. No way,
Hey, Sam. It's nice of you to pay us a visit.
Whoa, what the fuck?
We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone... I'm running out of ways to thank you, Sam. So I think I'll let this token of our gratitude do the talking.
Oh my god. Her lashes are like this long.
We want to reward you for your service by allowing you to...
Look at him just praying.
Aww.
It's so
Thanks so much for taking on so many orders and helping us out. Since the very first time you showed up and saved the day, we've been able to carry out our observational work here in relative safety. And in that time, we've seen this area undergo some amazing changes. There's a real sense of renewed life and hope. If you're ever in need of a place to rest, we hope you'll stop by and stay a while. We'll keep an eye out for you. Don't be a stranger.
Fuck yeah. I can see this little setup right here I got, boo boo.
He's got the free.
Freeze. Just
Capri's.
yes, I do talk to text. That's how I cheat. The only way I cheat.
Cheating.
Commencing route creation.
Oh, I get you. Oh, yeah, that's so good.
The only thing that I could do that you can do.
Feels good.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Glad we can count on you.
I'm not even on it. Yep, nobody's been